Aloha everyone, this is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly for your pick a card reading for the new moon in Aries. We're just going to look at what Spirit wants to talk about for you. Pile 1 is on the left, pile 2 is in the middle, and pile 3 is on the right. So take your time, look things over. If you need to pause the video, please do, and make your selection now. We are going to look into multiple mystical type of beings during this new moon: mermaids, unicorns, and dragons. Timestamps are in the description box below. Aloha pile 1, this is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with your spirit messages for the new moon in Aries. So new moon in Aries indicates the beginning of the astrological year. We're right at that potent new energy for the Western astrology year. Aries is a doer. Aries is fire energy. So there's fire lifting, life force energy coming in. And new moon is all about setting your wishes and intentions for the next lunar cycle and beyond. And so we're going to look into some things. I'm just going to let Spirit give messages for what's going to be potent for you, pile 1, in this lunar cycle, this new moon. So it may talk about blessings or things that can help you to get what you want. We're just going to leave it up to Spirit on this one. Okay, before we get started, I want to say thank you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for hitting that bell button. That's helping my channel to grow and expand, and I'm so grateful. Big shout out and thank you to those who have donated. That helps me tremendously to keep giving these free readings and to start to implement new ideas for the channel. So grateful for you guys. And thank you for those who have commented and are engaging that way. YouTube really likes it. I really like it. So let's keep that up. For the month of April, I am doing a contest, free to enter, free to win. That is for a 30-minute session with me personally. That's a live call. I will let you know at the end of the video how to enter that, as some are here for the message, not for the contest. As well as for those of you who have been asking for private readings, I have a couple of options available. So I opened up filmed readings of up to 3 questions. The Etsy link is available underneath. It's a very affordable option. And then live coaching and change work sessions or live tarot readings where we talk on the phone or do a Zoom call. You would email me about that. That's also listed in the description box below. Okay, so a couple different options for you guys to be able to suit your needs. Okay, so let's get to your reading for the new moon for pile 1. Okay. Gorgeous. Okay, so we're going to look at your oracle cards first. And what I did was I had the feeling to do mermaids and magical beings. So we're going to look at mermaids, unicorns, and dragons here, as well as the shaman's oracle. So to start off, we have transparency. Oh. Which is honest, authentic, genuine, and present. So this new moon feels like you are coming into transparency about your wants, your needs. This also feels to me, pile 1, a need to be in clear communication with those around you for what your personal wants and needs are. Like from the perspective of love and romance, this is actually verbalizing and speaking what it is that you want. How do you want to be communicated with? How do you want to be loved? How do you want your other person to show up for you? And this is looking at that before you even communicate it to your person, but it's being transparent with yourself. What do you want your life to look like? And then being willing to ask for what it is that you need, and to expect that those around you treat you like a sovereign being. They treat you with respect, okay? This for business as well. This is transparency. They're also using the word integrity. So if there's been some kind of ups and downs in your business world, or you've had people around you that maybe have been a little bit shady in business or love, or in your health. Maybe you know that you should probably, eat a certain way, or do some exercise, or things that are healthy for you. You know it's good for your mental health to meditate, but you've gotten out of that practice. This is basically having the integrity, being transparent and honest with yourself of, okay, if I have these wishes, and the wishes are the feminine energy. Wishes are saying what you would like, and it's a laid back approach, right? That lean back magnetism. This is what I wish to have. Intentions are, these are the steps that I will do in order to have what I have, right? So it's like, if you want to have a beautiful love relationship, say that you're single, but you never get up off the couch, or you never talk to anybody and socialize, and you're hermiting or isolating, the likelihood of, yes, spirit can bring somebody to your door, but you have a much better chance if you follow your belief with inspired action, right? So you're having transparency at this time. It's like if you want to build your business, but you just sit and eat bonbons and watch TV, well, you're probably not going to build your business that way, right? So there's inspired action as well as the receiving, okay? So it's not really saying to do lots of effort. It's just being honest about what it is that you want, and then writing down in this new moon sector your wishes, so your feminine energy, what would you like to receive, and your intentions. Okay, what action steps can I take? What practices can I have to envision that? The work may be just meditating and envisioning what you'd like to have. We have cocoon of white light. Number 19 yields down to a 1, which is the creator and builder. It says, rest in perfect love, understand oneness. Okay, so this is part of the transparency, is that you're releasing, it feels like pile 1, this group is releasing some misfortune. You're releasing things that no longer serve you at this new moon. And you're allowing yourself to come into the oneness, the all, realizing that what you want wants you. The reason that you would even desire it is because it's in your field. It's because it's part of who you are. It's part of the oneness, that your desires, that which you would like to create, actually help other people by you having it, right? So by you having your success, by you having your peace, by you having your abundance, that actually further yields light to this oneness grid, okay? And this rainbow butterfly is showing me that there's a transformation happening. So I do feel like you're this beautiful butterfly that's blooming, and you have this gorgeous white light and white unicorns. I brought the unicorns out because they're 12th dimensional beings, so they're very high light beings. So even being in the reading, we have high dimensional beings helping you with this new moon, because there's potent energy for you to come into wholeness, to come into oneness, to come into your dreams and hopes and desires, okay? And so see yourself, excuse me, I got a little energy joining here at the top of my crown. So my crown inches, sometimes that's our loved ones and beings just letting me know that they're here, okay? So you are surrounded by a great light of people and beings from the other side, other dimensions, that are certainly helping you. Because this group feels like you may have been a little bit lonely, or feeling that tinge of loneliness, or things have been a little bit stuck or delayed for some time. And they're wanting you to realize that that's not who you are. You are part of this beautiful greater whole, this beautiful greater light. And so they're wanting you to be transparent with what you want. But transparency also means that you're releasing any of the negative aspects that have been clogging up your system. Okay, this transparency says that you become one with the light and your shadow side, that you're integrating both together. So this is a beautiful time for you. We also have the sunshine yellow dragon. Dragons are high-level beings as well. I'm not quite sure what dimensional plane they're on. I feel like they go through multiple dimensions, because we even have some remnants of dragons that we can see on Earth today. in this dimension. So it says helps you to help animals. So it says serve animals, heal, respect, and understand them. So this connection, I feel like this group, you may relate more to animals than you do to people, because I am feeling a bit of a hermity vibe with you guys, a bit of a somewhat introverted vibe. I feel like that this group can very much be social when you're in a safe space, but animals tend to flock towards you, and you may have work to do that helps to serve animals. So that's not going to be for everybody in this group, but I feel like for some of you, you may have been working in rescue or wanting to work in rescue or preservation of certain animals. I know I personally get along better with animals than I do with people most of the time, so light workers do tend towards having that. So you're either helping to serve animals in a way of like physically doing a rescue, or that's starting to come to fruition, or you may be adopting an animal, or having a familiar or a pet that come in that you're mutually helping one another, right? But it does feel like your connection to animals at this time is heightened, and there's work for you to do there. So that's not going to be for everyone in this group. I do feel like the whole of the group, you get along with animals very, very well. But as far as either opening a rescue or doing some very specific work to help save animals is going to be for, just part of the group. But it has come up. So if it's in your field and you've been thinking of it, this is a seed that's starting to open up and blossom, because you are understanding the oneness of nature this month, okay? Being part of the one lets you really tap into all the different kingdoms, animal kingdom being one of them. There's crystal kingdom, mineral kingdom, water, air, all of the elements. Okay, let's look at your tarot and see what messages Spirit wants to give for the new moon for pile 1. What more do we need to know? Beautiful. Okay, I said 2 more, so I will. That guy there. Okay, beautiful. This new moon cycle is really going to help you to start something new. Beautiful. And be in harvest. Okay, so we have 9 of Pentacles here. 9 of Pentacles is a beautiful energy. It's like you're coming up from that well and you're about to retrieve your harvest. 9 of Pentacles says rewards for work that you have already done. 9 of Pentacles says your harvest is here. You're ready. And it's something that you have achieved. This isn't about being in partnership. This is, you may be in partnership as in there might be other people that work for you, but you have made a special achievement. It's been your work and your efforts and the value that you've placed on yourself that is bringing in the abundance, okay? And that's the transparency too. This is, Spirit's basically saying to take credit for what you have done, to revel in the success that you've already had, and it yields more success. Excuse me. Penny. My dog's doing something really weird. She's sorry if she's making this weird sound. And so you are absolutely coming into this fruitful time after a time of maybe lack, because you're getting clear, because you're getting honest with yourself. Then in comes the income, okay? Both manifest abundance, so financial income, but it also feels like there's other projects that you're starting, We have Queen of Swords here. This is beautiful. So this is saying your thought forms are on point right now, okay? So you are really clarifying your thoughts. This is this month is going to be about you getting extreme clarity. The Queen of Swords is a mother of intuition, of logic. She balances logic and intuition in a way to cut through with the sword of truth what is true and what is illusion. And she uses her energy system and her spiritual system, rather than being overtly emotional about situations. Like, this is someone who stands in their power, that balances their thoughts, but comes from the both the emotional and the rational mind. So it feels like you are coming into a mastery of your thoughts. Okay, male or female matters not. This is the divine feminine energy. Okay, so we all have masculine and feminine energy. And so the Queen of Swords says your divine feminine energy is coming into absolute clarity and balancing, because you have this Two of Pentacles. You're balancing work-life play, you're balancing your finances, you're balancing your budget. Again, I'm noticing you're balancing time with humans and animals. Okay, you're being very clear on what your next project is, what you would like to bring in. This is a time of great clarity and great harvest for pile one. Okay, so where you may have, because we have the Fool, okay, and I think that's charming because it is being filmed on April Fool's Day. So you have the Fool here, and I'm amused that we've got a new moon on April Fool's as well. But I love this. This is 0 point. This is bravely taking a leap into the new. And your closing message is Fortune's Wheel, which is luck and right timing. And it's a 23, which yields down to a 5. The 5 is great change, radical, quick change. It's a very like Uranus energy, okay? And the Fool is ruled by Uranus. So you're going to have rapid, great change in this lunar cycle. You're going from a time that may have been a bit challenging, that now you're getting clarity of your thoughts, your emotions, what you want to create. And it's basically taking all of these scattered energies and it's lining them up, boom, and like propelling you forward into the future, which is really, really beautiful. So animals are going to be your major friends this month. So really tune in to how you can serve animals, but also how they can serve you. There's also 6 of Cups here. So there's a nostalgic dream, something from your childhood. Spirit's wanting you to get back to a more childlike spirit. So there's a dream that you've had in childhood. This may have been to work with animals. This may have been to, they just keep showing me the animals. So there's something very important about that on your big dreams. This also can indicate, for those of you that are looking for love, this isn't a huge love reading on this one. It feels more like a clarifying what you want. But this is a learning from the past. So there may be a soulmate that is showing up in this lunar cycle that now you've got to, that now you could take a leap with. You're not all bound up in your emotions. So there is a possibility for those of you who are looking to reconcile with someone, there is a possibility for reconciliation in this lunar month, just because there's such a change and a shift in the energies that you're willing to let it be new while the love is still there. Now, that's certainly not going to be for everyone. Primarily, this feels more like you with you for what Spirit's trying to get across, being transparent and honest with yourself and moving forward into your fortune. So there is actual physical abundance coming in, new ideas, a revisit of ideas from the past that would make you quite happy. So yeah, so Wheel of Fortune is turning for you, pile 1, and I'm going to leave that there as I'm getting a little bit of indigestion, so you're still balancing out the different energies with that, but that's okay. That's part of what this leap is about. So thank you guys so much. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. And for those of you who would like to enter the contest for April, it's free to enter, free to win. Here's how you do it. You be a subscriber, so subscribe and hit that bell button if you haven't already. Like this video and share it, and then in the description box below, or excuse me, the comment section below, write Wheel of Fortune, and that lets me know that you would like to enter the contest. I will do that drawing on May 1st. And so there we have it. Thank you guys so much. Until next time, aloha. Aloha Pile 2. This is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with your pick a card spirit messages for the new moon in Aries, okay, for 2022. This new moon is on April 1st, and so this is being recorded on the new moon, but 72 hours before and 72 hours after the new moon, the energy is very potent. Aries is the beginning of the Western zodiac, so this is a whole new this new moon indicates the whole new beginning of the astrological cycle for the year. So it's almost like a new year of sorts. And so there's new and potent energy. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. So this is the adventurer, this is the doer, this is fire energy. And new moons are here for you to set forth your wishes and intentions. Wishes being the feminine, what would you like to receive? I'm wishing for this. The intentions, the masculine, what action steps are you willing to do in order to have what you would like to receive? What inspired action are you taking? So what is your intention of how you want to feel? What do you want your life to look like? And then what are the next steps? Okay. And so very much appreciate that. Before we go into the reading, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for hitting that bell button. All those things help my channel to grow and expand. Huge thank you to those who have donated. That's helping me to continue to bring out content and work on some of the new and upcoming things that I will roll out here very soon. And I very much thank you for those who have commented. That helps me so much. I am doing a contest for the month of April, free to enter, free to win. I will let you know how to enter that drawing at the end of the video. It is for a 30-minute session with me personally that's valued at $175. So this is a phone or a Zoom session. Okay, so let's get to it. Oh, and also I have in the description box below, for those of you who have been asking for private readings, I've put a couple of different options there. So I do have an Etsy link where you can get a video up to 3 questions that you ask me a private reading, but it's filmed on video. So you can ask up to 3 questions. It's a very affordable option. And then I have, if you would like to work with me personally for a reading or a subconscious change session where we're on the phone or a Zoom call, that my email is listed below so that we can also do that. So whatever fits your needs the best. Okay, so let's get to it. Pile 2, what is going on for their new moon? Okay, cool. All right, pile 2, we have Atlantis. Rapid development, excellence, and success. So I was really pulled towards mystical beings. So we're going to look at the mermaids. So this is the Oracle of the Mermaids. We have the magic of the unicorns, oracles. I wanted to pull in that 12th dimensional energy. We have dragons and more mermaids and a shaman's dream to end it out. So really feeling this new moon energy of these our ancient future, we'll call it that way. So Atlantean energy is running through you at this time. This new moon's special for you guys. Rapid development, excellence, and success. So where things were blocked, you're going to be getting some extreme intuitive insights. So we had Atlantis in Lemuria or Mu. Atlantis is the technology of the mind, okay? They really knew how to use things technologically. And Lemuria was the technology of the heart and healers. So both very developed societies. So you're going to be rapidly expanding in your knowledge of the technology of your intuition, your mind, how to use maybe certain scientific things, but it's like you have ties to Atlantis and you're going to be remembering and recalling some things you used to do, of how you might heal someone else or how you might develop something that's going to help society in a way that's really potent. So I feel like this group, you have certain ideas and you're not sure how they'll move forward. They keep showing me Einstein and Tesla, so this group is really intelligent, I feel. Some of you may have science backgrounds for your career, but you're also magical at the same time. So this is Spirit's acknowledging that magic. They're acknowledging your roots to Atlantis. Some of you might remember a lifetime there. But they're saying, look, you're about to develop rapidly. And this is both spiritual and technological developments. And technology can be any type of system or something that opens you up to new realms of thought, makes things easier for you. So this could be digital, physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, but you guys have some sort of system to bring forth, right? So we have enter the magic, live in the now, seize the moment. Along with this rapid development, we have this beautiful unicorn, 12th dimensional energy, and you are being held in the hands of the universe, and you are the magic. So you're like, I love seeing how this unicorn's 12th dimensional energy is going right into the heart chakra of this being here, this human. And so definitely you are learning, this reminds me of like a Kundalini awakening. So some of you may be experiencing that for the first time, or you're going through, you know, updates and upgrades through your spinal central column. And it's going to give you lots of information. And I love this beautiful cosmic egg that is around the human here. So you are entering a magical lunar cycle. It feels like what you create and the downloads that you get during this lunar cycle, so new moon to new moon, okay, is going to, they're showing it's going to open and develop your life for the next, they're saying 5 to 20 years. So you're actually creating for your next part of your life, depending what stage that you're in, right? And so really, really exciting, pile 2. I'm loving this energy for you. Okay. And so we have Thor's red, black, and gold dragon. Protects you in times of change. A time of rapid transition and transformation. Relax, you are safe. Okay, so Spirit is really reiterating that you are going through strong and rapid change, but you are protected. So if you have to, you know, if you feel unsafe at different times because things are changing so quickly, because this feels like change on major levels. We're going to look at the tarot and go deeper before I talk about that, but it feels like multiple areas of your life are changing rapidly, and it's all positive. But it's essentially saying, you know, if you feel unsafe at some point with how quick, you can imagine this red, black, and gold dragon, and imagine it protecting you. Okay, so you are absolutely safe, okay, to make these changes. And then we have, this was going to be a closing message, but the shaman's dream, we have lost compass, getting back to integrity. Okay, the 35, and that yields down to an 8, which is the number of the self and infinity. So this rapid change is getting you back into the integrity of yourself. And I feel like this is physical integrity. So if you have been having health issues, mind you, I'm not a doctor, but what they're showing is your system being back into integrity. This is integrity in business. This is integrity in your love life. So anything that you've been denying yourself that is a birthright, that you know that like the old ways don't work anymore. Just going to work to make money, but you feel like you're losing your soul to do it, isn't working for you anymore. That's out of integrity for yourself. So there's new ways of bringing forth your passion, bringing forth your excellence, your success in a way that makes you feel like you're full of integrity, that makes you feel like you are back to self. Okay. I love this because I feel like in some ways, you know, there's different times where we just do things because we have to, or because we feel like we're stuck, or because we feel like that's just the right thing to do. But something in our system, it doesn't feel right. It's like our nervous system and our gut says, ew, that's not right. And we lose ourselves, or we lose our way at different times. And then Spirit comes in to help you to navigate back to the right track. And this is saying you are getting back on path, and you're getting back on path with your dreams, goals, and ambitions. Okay. So where we're having rapid change, this Atlantis energy, we have 4 of Cups and 5 of Cups. So I feel like in your near past energy, we have had some really, looking back at the past, you've had some abandonment, disappointment. Feels like abandonment and disappointment in love. It also feels like for some of you where it's not love oriented, it's like your job or your work or your research or the things that you have been, projects you've been working on, you've just met up with seeming failure or seeming obstacles, like things have just not been flowing in a way that has felt good, or you had to abandon a project that you loved because you were meeting with so many obstacles. And what this is saying is that's all about to transform. You're about to come into rapid development and success and excellence. And some of these projects, or even people from the past that you really loved or really put your heart and soul into, it's like you're getting the information you need to both revitalize that and to move into harmony, to move into success. So where there was abandonment, heartbreak, where there was the feeling that like hopelessness, I'm feeling like a hopelessness around multiple aspects of your life, right? And in some ways you have been hermiting, but in that hermit, you have found your healing. Okay, this is the card of Virgo. We also have Aquarius energy here, as well as Leo energy is present. So that may or may not mean anything to you. Just take it how it resonates. But you're entering into the magic in the month of April during this lunar cycle, new moon to new moon. And in April, we have 2 new moons. Okay, so very end of April, there will also be another new moon, and that one's in Taurus. Okay, so we've got the Hermit here, entering the magic. That's what you're doing here at the new moon, the beginning of the April. You may take a moment to retreat, go off by yourself, and enter into this meditative state. Talk with these 12th dimensional beings. The Hermit goes up the mountain and gets the light of the star. Okay, so it's so cute that they came together. Okay, because this star is what's up in here. Gets the light of the star to learn and to come back down the mountain and to teach and train others. That's where you're going to have your success. So Spirit's saying that during this lunar cycle, spending some time in meditation, spending some time maybe a little bit hermited, really paying attention to your energy. Okay, this isn't saying to fully isolate, but what this is saying is to guard your energy and enter into your own magic, because you have such development that's happening, such rapid opening. Some of you, this will be spiritual, so it will be all new things. Some of you, this will be, okay, I've got a problem on this project or obstacle. You're going to find the solution through your meditative practice, through your alone time. This particular reading is indicating, even if you're on a team, that the way to success is to remove yourself at certain times, to be inside and be meditative and to go inside for your answers, and then that will get you the recognition and the success that you deserve. So I feel like people will be recognizing you for the work that you do, for an accomplishment. The star speaks of healing, but it also speaks of actual fame, stardom, recognition. Okay, so for some of you that have been trying to have success in a way where you would be like famous in some way, so YouTube channel or public speaker, or you're doing a dissertation or something, they're showing me like lots of different things. So the work that you do inside and meditatively is going to bring you the outer success, the outer fame, the outer healing of a situation. It is time for people to hear your call. So this is a balance they're showing me of both spending some time alone or isolated and a time to be seen. Okay, both things need to be present, because where you're going to get your solutions, they're showing me again Nikola Tesla and Einstein. They both made time for imagination. Where Einstein married, Tesla never did. Okay, so, but both of them spent time inside their own mind, working out the problems, leaving room for imagination, meditating, because that's where the answer was. They spent time talking to the experts. So some of you may contact or go into your meditation and talk to the people from Atlantis. Talk to your previous incarnation. If you feel strong ties to Atlantis and you feel like you were living there at one time, talk to the part of yourself that lived there. What do you need to teach me? What do I need to know? How can it be useful in this particular day, time, dimension, right? We have Six of Cups with this Thor's protective dragon. Six of Cups talks about the past, soulmates. It talks about nostalgia, looking through rose-colored glasses when things were good and happy. Okay, but what they're showing me with this is it is safe for you to change and to move into your dreams. So I feel like you're going to be seeing things for as they are, but also having a childlike demeanor to move you towards your dreams, whether that be love, whether that be innovation. They're using the word innovation. Some of you are inventors. Okay, so this group are innovators. You guys are, like I said, highly intellectual. This is like genius level beings that I'm talking to in pile 2. Like I can just feel like how elevated you think. And so there's an idea or something from childhood that is being revisited. Okay, in love, this can indicate a soulmate card. With this group, I feel like you are expanding spiritually and scientifically and rapidly developing, but you're rapidly developing in multiple ways. So it's like, if it is love, though I feel like it is innovative more so elsewhere for this group, but if it is love that you're trying to bring in, so be it. Take a childlike approach. Okay, go back to the technology of the heart, that which is that childlike union. Because look at these beautiful. This Six of Cups. They each have a cup. Okay, so these two are clinking, these two are playing, and this one's pouring the 2 cups into each other. Okay, so really, really beautiful. And then to close out, you have this getting back to integrity, your lost compass, and you have the Sun. You are absolutely going to accomplish getting back into your own energy. The Sun is showing me, like this image is showing me some of you may travel to somewhere that you can snorkel, to somewhere that's sunshiny, that has an ocean, okay? That's going to help you. The travel, maybe the isolation that you need for a moment in this month of April, that's going to get you back on track, to get you to your true north. But there's a feeling here where you are rapidly developing and you're getting to know yourself again. When we go through times of really fast and great change, sometimes it can feel like we're lost, but you're not. You're right on track. You're coming back into the integrity of yourself, where you may have been giving yourself too much to everyone else. You're reeling your energy back into yourself so that you can get the downloads that you need, so that you can get the remembrance that you need, and you can move forward with confidence on your true north, pile 2. I really love it. I'm stoked for whatever it is that you guys come up with, because I am excited. Like, I'm seeing all these different, like, inventions, healing modalities, these different ways of doing relationship. Like, you guys have a lot of ideas, and this is the time to get still, come back into yourself, and be true to your ideas, because the world needs what you have to offer. Okay, so this new moon's potent for you. You're going to have really strong energy to move you forward, and I am excited for you. So that's what I have for you. I'm going to leave it there. So thank you so much. Happy new moon. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. And for those of you who would like to enter the contest, it's free to enter, free to win. Here's how you do it. You be a subscriber. So subscribe, hit that bell button, like and share this video. That's important as well. And in the comment section, write Atlantis. That lets me know that you would like to participate in the drawing. And then I will do that drawing on video on May 1st and announce the winner then. So hopefully it's you. So, all right. Thank you, Group 2. Till next time. Aloha. Aloha, Pile 3. This is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with your spirit messages. Pick a card for the new moon in Aries. So this is in April 2022. New moon in Aries is beautiful. Aries is the beginning of the Western zodiac, so it is a new year, astrologically speaking. So it's beautiful. There's potent new energy. Aries is fire sign, so it's a doer. Aries is innovative. Aries takes chances and risks. It learns new things. Okay, it's the child or the first of the zodiac, so it's like very inquisitive. So all of those energies are present. This is the seed, the spark of the fire that moves us forward into the year. And with the new moons are always about bringing forward our wishes and our intentions. Wishes being the feminine, divine feminine emanation, intentions being the divine masculine emanation. Wishes say, this is what I would like to receive. We're dreaming of it, we're receiving. Intentions say, this is what I would like to have happen, and these are the action steps that I will put towards it, right? So, you know, that's what I've been saying in these readings. Sometimes we have people that get upset, like, well, this person didn't come in like you said. And it's like, well, did you have your phone on? Did you, actually open yourself up to the communication? You're looking for a lover, but you've been hermited up in your house, or you've been looking for a job, but you haven't put in any applications. Okay, so, tarot is here, and our natural cycles are here to help us with our action steps to live in our body and move forward embodied in what we would like to do. So there are inspired action steps. There doesn't really require much effort to get our manifestations, but there are inspired actions, Yes, you could sit on your couch and everything come. I've had that happen. But typically you need to make yourself available to receive, right? Cool. All right. Okay, cool. All right, pile 3, let's get to it. So, before we get started, actually, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for hitting that bell button. All those things help my channel to grow and expand. Super big shout out and thank you for the donations. I'm working on some things to add to the channel, and that's been really helping me to be able to put in this extra time to do that. Okay, and as well as thank you for those who comment. YouTube likes it, I like it. I'm also doing a contest for the month of May, free to enter, free to win, for a 30-minute session with me personally. That is $175 value. I'll let you know at the end of the video how to enter that contest, as some are here for the message, not for the contest. And those who have been asking for a private session with me, I've opened up a couple different ways to connect. In the description box below, there's an Etsy link for a private and personal recorded video reading of up to 3 questions. I like this one because it's an affordable option, and it's a way to connect with me to work up to maybe working in a more mentorship fashion, or if you just need the information but don't necessarily have the time span to be on a phone call. If you'd like a phone call or Zoom meeting with me, that you would email me. That's also in the description box below. That would be for tarot reading, coaching, or significant subconscious change. Okay, so let's get to it. Pile 3. All right, we have beauty, grace, loveliness, integrity of form and spirit. This is beautiful. I feel like you are coming back into yourself, because though this was going to be an end message, they want me to say the shaman stream. So the beginning and the end here, we have root girl, the disowned self, okay? It feels like this lunar cycle, you are coming into an acceptance of your own beauty, and beauty is genderless, okay? We are all beautiful in our different ways, but there's a part of you that has disowned that part of yourself, that has disowned the grace that you are, or that you really are integrous in your beauty, both in form and spirit. And so Spirit's wanting to let you know who you are, who you were before anything got disowned, okay? So we have this inner child here. And so it feels like, oh. And the inner child's holding something there, and I can't quite see what it's got in its little hands there. So maybe you can. It almost looks like a person, but its hands are here. Okay. So essentially, this feels like there's been a part of you in childhood that you released, or you believed in some sort of lie that was told to you, that you weren't good enough or beautiful enough. And what's funny, this 46 yields down to a 1. This is a 1. Okay, that's the architect and the builder. The 1 is the universal love, universal oneness. So this particular new moon, you're coming back into a recognition of the beauty of who you are. And that just as you are good enough. This group, I feel like, has really taken a hit over the years to your self-esteem. I feel like there's been feelings of inadequacy and possibly abandonment as a child. And this particular new moon is clearing that. You're coming into a self-confidence. You're coming into an energy of love, of respect, and you're seeing that you are a beautiful soul inside and out, and that how you do things may be different than how other people do things. You bring something different to the world, so there's no need to compare yourself anymore to anyone else, and they're giving this beautiful energy with that. And we have the rose gold cosmic pool, which is a 20, which yields down to a 2, so we're going 1, 2. Okay, the numbers so far are 1, 2, 1, so that angel number may mean something to you. This is bathe in cosmic love, soak up wisdom. Okay, we have the owl here and the other animals, the owl standing out and the unicorn standing out to me because this is the unicorn deck. I wanted to bring in 12th dimensional energy for this new moon. Unicorns come from 12th dimension. But this beautiful cosmic owl here is giving wisdom to all of the parts. And look how they're all getting along and sitting with each other. Species that would ordinarily be prey and predator, okay? But they're together in cosmic love. And this is representative to me of the inside of yourself, bathing in that cosmic love, but soaking up the wisdom of your own beauty. It's like all the parts of yourself are starting to get along, starting to hold each other in love, starting to hold each other in oneness, and moving out of understanding the uses of adversity, but moving out of such strong polarity. Really beautiful. This feels like a very self-love month for you, okay? And it's so funny, these readings are all so very different. Sometimes they have themes that are similar. This is not the case. We have Black Dragon here. So the Black Dragon's going to help you this month. It cocoons you so that your divine potential grows. Meditate, reflect, undergo a metamorphosis. It very much feels like you're going through a change, but rather than rapid, kind of stressful growth, this is a nurturing growth. This is the growth of being in the womb space. This is self-love. This is nurturing your inner child. This is accepting your divine beauty, accepting how amazing you are as a person. I cannot reiterate this enough. Like this group, You do not see yet your potential, how amazing you are, how you make other people feel, like how high frequency you are. In this reading, I'm going so high that I can't really like see through my eyes very well right now. And so it's like, that tells me that like you access dimensions that are so high. Like I don't go that far up typically, you know, so this is you coming into that grace of who you are as a being. This is beautiful. This is you accepting yourself and your identity. This is a identity shifting new moon. So this is a loving yourself new moon. Okay. Yeah. And one more card, they said. You're really doing the alchemy and balancing yourself from the inside out. Okay. Yep. Beautiful. And you are doing the work. Okay. We have temperance with this beauty. Okay, temperance speaks of balance. It speaks of things happening behind the scenes. It speaks of alchemy. This is that beautiful mer angel, we'll call it, bringing the two cups together. Okay, for those of you who have been wanting love, I feel like it can come in. I don't know that it'll be this lunar cycle. I feel like this is you reconciling the parts of yourself at this time, so that you can be ready to have the person come in. They certainly can come in at this time, but it feels like that this particular month, this lunar month, new moon to new moon, so there will be another new moon in April, end of April, so it's like compact within this month. There's going to be great change and an identity shift with you. You're no longer going to be identifying with the parts of you that are broken. Because there's nothing that's broken. But I feel like there's been a thought form that feels like something is, okay? And this is you moving into union with your inner self so that you can be in union with someone outside of you. I feel like that's the major energy here. We have Queen of Cups and King of Cups here. So this is divine partnership. This is telling me you're balancing internally your inner and outer world. Okay, so this is you balancing your divine masculine and divine properties within yourself. I do feel like that you have a soulmate that is around or a divine counterpart, but you may be dealing with someone else at this time because we have King of Swords. So while both are masters, this isn't the divine pair. Good pair, but not the divine pair. Okay, so I feel like there's a part of you. So from the internal perspective, you are mastering. King of Swords masters themselves in their environment. They're at mastery of their spirit and their mental thought forms. So you're balancing your heart with your mental and spiritual. And I love this, how this energy seems like it's going straight into his mouth or vice versa. Okay, so pretty wonderful pair there. But you do have a divine pairing that's coming in. So on the outside, you may have been dealing with different relationships, but I will say that you're at a place within your relationships where you're moving towards mastery, and you're asking yourself, okay, do I want this divine counterpart or this other? Okay, so this isn't meant to be a love reading, but they are bringing it up. Okay, so you could be dealing with a water sign, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Or you could have those in your chart. Libra and Sagittarius also show up here. But the end result here is you're going to get justice, so you're balancing. And I feel like how you're balancing is through this sword of truth, okay? You're balancing your contracts here. You're going to weigh things out. And how you're going to do it is to get back to yourself. Get back to your roots. Get back to the parts of yourself that have disowned who you really are, what you really want. This is saying you're coming into the power of your own creation. And this feels more like this month has a lot more to do with your identity, who you are as a being, what you are identifying with. Okay. And for some of you, this isn't going to be for everybody, but some of you may have an alternative way of doing relationship, because they're showing me female to male. So you might be in a polyamorous situation and deciding if that's correct for you, deciding what's best for you in general. Okay, so that won't be for everyone, but there is balance coming in how you do relationships, how you relate to yourself, how you relate to those that you love, how you relate to the world around you. Okay, and this is a month, this lunar month is truly here for you to bring up the parts of yourself that you've disowned and love and nurture it. Okay, love and nurture those parts of yourself. Bask in the cosmic love. I feel like there's a lot of love for you here. You're going to be very beautiful and magnetizing. And at the same time, I do feel like there's a need for introspection, because this growth this month is going to be really from the inside out. It's soft and gentle. I feel like the energies are soft and gentle for you to get clarity on yourself. Okay, so you'll be getting some ahas and epiphanies. You're going to be balancing your emotions with your logic. You're going to be making some decisions. It does feel most strongly for this group around love and relationships. Excuse me, I just got an itch on my leg there. So it does feel like this group is the main energies and focus. Like, it feels like everything else is going pretty well. But the main energy and focus is your relationship and love to yourself, but also your romantic partnership. Or your family partnership too. So this could certainly be siblings, but it feels like there is a balance that's occurring. There's justice that's occurring. For some of you, there's actual legal situation that's going to balance out in your favor. Okay, so for some, not all, you may be going through a divorce, but you also have someone else that is your true soulmate, and that's going to kind of come through, and you're going to do it in a loving way. That's going to be for a very small percentage of you, but I have to give what they give me. Okay. For the largest percentage of you, it feels like you're just going to be deciding how you want to be loved now that you're really accepting your beauty. And I do feel like for some of you, you might have more than one offer. Okay, so you might have more than one person that's coming forward. At the more that you're really feeling into the beauty of who you are, and the more that you give yourself grace, you're going to start seeing these people that are interested, that have always been interested, but you just weren't able to experience it yet because you weren't in your power. So really, really beautiful energies. I feel for you guys, because I feel like you're going to really start to identify and solidify. Keep going like this. Okay, bring into union those parts of yourself. It feels like you're embracing yourself, and that way you can embrace others and allow others to embrace you. And it's much needed. I feel like this love has been, there have been some lies you've been telling yourself for your whole life about how you are or who you are that isn't really real. Okay, you're a gorgeous being, and that beauty and that kindness exudes from you, and you're about to receive back the compassion that you've been giving others, and really receive yourself, and therefore these opportunities are going to open themselves up. Okay, so take your time. You don't have to make a choice this month. This is a very slow and easy energy for you. You're cocooned so that you can have that divine grace and make your decisions from your heart of what's going to be best for you, especially in your romantic partnerships, because they've got to be somebody who brings out the beauty and the grace in you that makes you feel amazing, because because you deserve it, and because that's what the next step is for you. Okay, so thank you guys so much. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. For those of you who want to participate in the contest, here's how you do it. It's easy, free to enter, free to win. You be a subscriber, so if you haven't subscribed yet, do it. Subscribe, hit that bell button, like and share this video. And then in the comment section below, write beauty, and that lets me know that you would like to participate in the drawing. I will put your name in the hat, and we will do that drawing on video on May 1st and announce the winner. And hopefully you're the winner. All right, so thank you so much. Until next time, aloha.